But it is what was actually said from a student who is on. Can people hear me out there?
You're listening to The Rod Eccles Show. Rod Eccles. You're listening to The Rod Eccles Show. You're listening to The Rod Eccles Show.
Let's see if we can get this through, if people are coming through loud and clear right now. If you can hear me at all, I'm hoping that that is the case. If not, we'll change some settings here. Gotta love this kind of stuff. Now, I just got some new software that's supposed to help me figure this out, but it's obviously not doing its job. Let's see if that helped. Oh, geez, nothing is working. Let's see if you can hear anything now, folks. Get things going through, put through. Hopefully that'll fix the problem. And there we go. I think we're back up and working. That's a good thing. Just in time for, almost time for the next commercial break, which would really kind of suck because you missed a wonderful monologue. And now I got to catch you up to this whole thing. The wonders of live broadcasting sometimes when you have new software and everything, and it seems to work, but then it decides not to work, and then it doesn't tell you why it's not working. So it was software that was designed to let me know, everything's working correctly and I'm being heard, and evidently it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Gotta love that kind of stuff. You buy stuff, you pay for stuff, and you don't get what you pay for. Now, it happens. It happens sometimes. Not all the time. Yeah, just sometimes. But in any case, what we got here now is we'll just have to see if this is still working. There we go. So anyway, as I was saying before, I was talking about opportunity here in America, and I was also talking about what was happening at Mizzu University of Missouri, and how they got what they deserve to be getting. Look, these liberals who are in charge of all these wonderful institutes of higher learning have gotten what they deserved. This is what they wanted. They wanted these students to have this type of reaction, and this is what they're getting. And unfortunately, they get caught in their own trap. Well, fortunately, actually, they get caught in their own trap. Now, the problem is that all these wonderful young minds full of mush that are going to these institutes of higher learning are learning something that isn't real, because they're going to find themselves ending up being trapped by their own beliefs as well. Because somebody that is higher up than these students are, somebody who's going to decide what is politically correct and what's not politically correct, is going to ensnare these students. And these poor students at some point are going to look back and think, whoa, what did I do? I'm not racist, bigoted, homophobic, anti-this, anti-that. No. I'm anti-government, anti-cop. I can't believe I'm being blasted and lambasted as being a bigoted, racist, homophobe. It's going to happen, because that's exactly what happened to the president of this college and the chancellor. Because evidently they weren't doing enough, or they didn't move fast enough in order to stop the racism now on campus. And because you had all these wonderful students saying that they felt unsafe being on campus. Unsafe. I heard today, and in an interview with one of these wonderful students who happens to be a graduate student at the University of Missouri, and he was asked, well, when did you feel safe when you first walked onto the campus? And he said, well, when I was a freshman, and after the first couple of days, I didn't feel very safe on campus. Oh, well, that's just too bad. What year are you in now? Well, I'm a graduate student. I've been here 8 years. So you go to a campus where you feel threatened and unsafe for 8 years. You couldn't go to another school where you might feel more safe? Look, this is just proof that this is BS. It's bullshit. Plain and simple. There is nothing more that you can add to. This is just plain BS. These kids are running around talking about stuff that they know absolutely nothing about. Oh, I feel unsafe. Who the hell cares how you feel? Now you got the cops over there running around telling all the kids, hey, why don't you just tell us anybody who says anything that makes you uncomfortable, that you don't like, that's politically incorrect? Why? What are the cops going to do? Go and arrest them? There's something called freedom of speech in this country. It still exists. But how about you get the knock on your door, Mr. and Mrs. Little Johnny Liberal? On your dorm door, this is the campus police. We were told that you were saying stuff that some other students were uncomfortable and felt unsafe by. And you're going to be sitting at your desk and you're going to jump in your bed and cower behind the covers because you're going to think, I didn't say anything to make anybody mad. I swear to God, you're going to screw yourself. I'm telling you. Because it's already happened. The president and chancellor just screwed themselves out of a job. A rather good paying one. Now, this whole nonsense, really, this politically correctness has got to stop. And now you've got these wonderful professors and assistant professors and administrators on college campuses all over the place, including Missouri, trying to keep the media away. Now, if you want people to know about what's going on in your college campus, why would you try to shoo away the media? Nothing's going to happen if nobody knows what's going on. But in their liberal, infinite stupidity called wisdom that they think it is, they're going to shoo away the media. No, you can't be here. Hey, can somebody help me get this reporter off campus? By the way, it's not a private school, it's a public school. You can't shoo the media off a public campus. Look, if people just do not stand up and understand what the hell is going on here, we've got a bigger problem than the presidential debate that's going on later tonight. Folks, you got to understand that this stuff is planned, and it is meant to do a certain job. It is meant to shut you up. Plain and simple, it's meant to shut you up. Now, I don't know what it's going to take for people to fully understand and realize that there is a massive, massive problem in this country. It's called liberalism. This liberalism is going to be the death of this nation. It is called I don't care what progressives, what have you. It is going to be the ruin of this country. It is already starting to work at the very foundations of this land of ours that we call the United States of America, and they are pulling out the foundation stones as we speak. They are trying to bring this down. To bring down America into a crashing pile of rubble. And we're allowing them to do it. You've got to understand that this is priority. Forget what the yahoos on that stage are saying. Understand what is happening around them right now. Understand that none of them, I haven't heard any of them put forth a plan, because you're going to hear a bunch of BS about, well, you know, what we got to do now is we got to make sure that these guys come forth with their plan. What are they going to do they can't do jack without Congress. They want to get rid of the IRS? Not going to happen without Congress's approval. That's not going to happen. Sorry, you Rand Paul fans. Not going to happen. Not anytime soon. We better start getting real, or we're going to get lost. If we're not already lost, I don't believe we are. But we better shape up, because what's happening out in Missouri, that's actually happening nationwide.